A ship! I am saved! Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valiant Trading Company sends no one. Unless... Ach, you understand. Ekosi, this tribe rattles my last nerve. I only tarry here because my shipmates went to POKO KOHARA to search for Luminous Adra. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Or didn't know the way himself and was just trying to impress the outsider.
Ach, this is a terrible place. The captain was meant to return. We swim in hostile waters, ach. Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market. I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party.
I'd say he's one clove short of a bulb.
Ekosi for my staring. It is unusual to see one of the locals so outfitted.
More unusual than a dwarf with no sense of direction?
Argrun. My grandparents gave up their nomadic ways when they moved to the Republics. But I see the appeal of staying in one place, one safe place. Agrasima, this is hope to my ears. Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have. When we landed on Tikawara, the chieftain gave us a welcome feast for the dukes. We feasted, danced, drank, and slept, only so we could feast, dance, and drink more. Percon plankanet, music and ale are medicine for the soul. Even so, they did nothing to soften Anaharu. He said we had come to rob and plunder. He and Nairi turned the villagers against us. After that, we slept on the boat and took turns watching the shore. Except for me. I had to rest and recover, of course. But in the early hours, our lookout saw Ruano and Anaharu disappear together. I am sure I do not know. All I heard was that they left the village, and by the afternoon, only Ruano returned. Now no one here will even talk of Anaharu. Suspicious, no? Our captain was eager to leave before the winds changed again. The priestess? She imagines me in the jaws of our fish goddess. I know it. She lurks in the shrine next to that awful statue. I cannot stand her wicked looks, but if she does not scare you, then maybe you talk to her. The captain left all but the essentials with me. Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale. I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you. Full tides. Himwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
The swabby on the sorcerer once suggested we dine on fish, man, mate. Not an ant complained when Romero put him off at the next port.
The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
Let's see what's in
Stop
here.
this! They will get away! Look out! They escaped! Look out! They... For what do you open the cage? Now they get away! So the hatching scampered off then. I hope they recall this as nothing but a bad dream. Ikira.
Oh, filthy lizards. Even here I always smell. An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger? A captain. If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it? Surely you can. Your kind of nose is like palm rats.
Nah, Captain, you know I'd never go making a promise I got no intention to keep.
I speak of the Lagufath. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here. Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath? Understand they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say, not words. Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother. The Ranga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money. Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead. What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game, only Lagufath skulking in Hoina Ravine. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Small. Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood. At last, a job worthy of Mataru. Choose from the finest hunters and warriors.
No sign of my shipmates on the horizon.
I admit it. I like this one.
Aye, I'm right primed for another.
Ah, welcome to KOHARA. Greetings, friend. Always an honor to receive guests. I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. POKO KOHARA is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores. An island not touched since the days of our ancestors. The Valians went to POKO KOHARA for luminous Ardra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tiquara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say. Here, This was a token passed down from the Rankers, said to come from POKO KOHARA in brighter days. The Muzuma snail, a foul thing, yes? They eat through the dead faster than Tangaloa, I say. It is nothing the Kawaru would craft. The ancestors and their hobbies. If you need aid, Himurihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go. Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins, never answers. In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts. So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for kuiki fruit and the waters too shallow for great fish. At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future. You are new to the islands. I would not expect you to know of these things. Our ancestors told of luminous Audra, the bones of the DEADFIRE, breaching through the sands of POKO KOHARA. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Audra. Valian or Huana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger. Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating. Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats. Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around POKO KOHARA for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death.
Now that does tend to follow the Nguithins.
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning. Speak on, friend. What say? The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them by the beach. But we never refuse a guest. If you need sleep, Himuihi will show you all the villages contending for the honor of your visit. And if you need strong Mutaru warriors to fight at your side, then Himuihi can help you with this also. She guards the trading post. Our village here is young still, but we will grow when the Valians come. That is for what we build many houses now, even a trading post. We make Tikawara pleasing to the Valians. Then when they come for POKO KOHARA, they build their harbor here. They must. Some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
We got plenty of those. Ours are holding our lives ransom and playing us against their enemies.
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Tikawara, and then we will have more to trade with outsiders than just Rongi's mats. With coin comes protection, friendship, a favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
You sure you want to question that? We never get nice ones like this.
I say that in Tikawara there is always a spot around the fire and a koiki in every hand. Speak on, friend.
Did Kana ever get to meet Ishi?
Briefly. It didn't go well.
Really? Kana...
What say? You are new to Tikawara? I weave baskets and mats. In the afternoon, I will go to the trading post to sell them. Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share. Ikira, we trust in our Ranga to dispense our food, goods, and coin to the tribe. The Mataru get the best of all, and then the Kwaru. The Raparu share what is left among themselves. Mukumu sees to it. The Tamau is made an example of what breaking prize share looks like. I weave baskets in the afternoon. Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first.
Ishi, how much of the captain's hardtack have you eaten? You're gonna make yourself sick again, foolish bird.
Amir's winds blow bitter today, outsider. More outlanders. Are your masters so desperate that they send you to plunder a starving village? Maybe not. But your kind have surprised me in the past.
I've always been partial to the old double-tall hauling trick myself. Get one of us sitting on another's shoulders, then drape the old mess in a buttoned-up long coat. We're a favourite back on a sorcerer.
Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same. If our Ranga gave me the chance, Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to POKO KOHARA for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about POKO KOHARA, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Now I remain. They are gone. Taken by the curse. POKO KOHARA was not for them. With Nagati's aid, the sea takes and gives in equal measure. Dark clouds surround POKO KOHARA, and in my dreams, they swallow us all. We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Rangosphere makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine POKO KOHARA. So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island. If more Valians come, they will kill us, rob us, enslave us.
Not sure if you and me be sharing the same definition of slavery, lass. But I don't think you'd be getting the particulars wrong.
The pirate knows nothing of this, I say. If you go to POKO KOHARA, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
So much the better if it means one fewer island with a Valiant flag planted on the beach.
Akira, your friend sees the shape of things. When the Hydra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores. If I knew, then I would go myself. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing. I hope so. And we did not speak of this, Akira. Anaharu was the tribe's priest before me. And he was my father. Before he challenged Ruanu to a trial of waves. But he was cast off. We are forbidden to speak of him. When there is an argument between leaders that cannot be answered, we turn to Nagati. Two challengers risk violent currents, beasts from the deep, and waves that would dash them against the rocks. The winner, if there is one, has Nagati's favor. The loser, living or dead, is forgotten by Nagati and the tribe. My father knew the traders are as dangerous as pirates and slavers, perhaps more, because they grow strong in Neketaka. So, when the expedition came, he begged Ruanu to send them away and move the tribe to another island. Ruanu, he did not listen. And Anaharu was done talking. It means the tribe must forget him. The Ranga divided his possessions among the other Mataru, and now we do not speak of him. Anaharu goes to his next life. But, forgotten, he goes to a different tribe. He is our Ranga. My own great-aunt looked into his soul and declared him such. I must respect him, even as he builds a village for our enemies. Akira, I have, and so did Anaharu. Oh, I must learn to stop saying his name. We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with different names. This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas. Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference.